What's up, everyone? How are you? I hope that you are doing great. Um, excuse me, I'm moving my mic around a little bit. So everybody should be able to see my screen. So if you can see my screen, just say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So everybody is piling in the room now. And I'm just gonna adjust my mic. I got a new microphone. You'll see it when I turn on my headset. I'm sorry, my webcam. Um, Okay, cool. So I think that we're about set up. Usually, when we start up the webinar, I kind of give it a couple of minutes for everybody to pile in. Sometimes GoToWebinar can kind of freeze up a little bit for people as so many people try to enter the room. So everybody should now be kind of coming in. Always fun to watch everybody flood into. It's like one of the funnest parts of starting a webinar is hitting the start now button and then watching the attendance go from 0 to like hundreds of people literally within like 10 seconds and then up to 1,000. I used to film it all the time on Instagram stories, and it was very interesting. So what you see now is our welcome screen, and while everybody's kind of hopping in the webinar, I'm just going to go over this because, again, every week we have new members join the Profit Power Hour. They've come in through our Ecom Quick Start program, or they've come in through our Ecom Success Academy training. And, we just have people from all different parts of the world and all different levels of skill on this webinar. We have complete beginners, and of course, we have people that are getting sales. We have 6-figure, 7-figure earners that get on these webinars. So it's an incredible group of people. And every week I start out by showing everybody this right here. This is our welcome screen. Let me go ahead and get my webcam on. I'm going to see if my mic is in the way. I've got like a new shot set up. Look at that. The microphone's right in my face. Let me see if I can just move this over just a little bit. Just trying to enhance the quality of the audio. But listen, every single week, what we do is we do this webinar. I show everybody this screen right here, and this screen is on the right-hand side. It's going to be how you can connect with me on social media, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. So make sure that you check those out 100%. I'm very, very active on social media. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, a really sweet, really sweet lady messaged me that it was her kid's birthday, and she her son was turning 10, I believe it was, and she was having trouble getting the cake because well, just financial reasons. And so I'm always looking through my DMs, and answering questions and whatnot. And she sent a picture of her and her kid, and I was just so moved by it. And she sent me a picture of the cake. And I mean, I can't believe this, but like, I won't go off on it, but like, she sent me a picture of the cake, sent me a video, so it was proof, it was her. And like, she had this awesome little race car cake or something made for her son, but she couldn't come up with $50 to get the cake, the $50 needed to get the cake. And so the cake place held the cake hostage on the kid's 10th birthday. And I mean, I personally could not imagine. I get it, you're in business, and who knows how many people don't have the money or something happens. I don't know. For me personally, I couldn't hold the cake hostage, a little 10-year-old's birthday. So anyways, I PayPal'd her $100, and I told her to get her kid a birthday gift and get him that damn cake. All right, and that's why I love social media. Is it gives me the opportunity not to just give people money. I give money away every week on this webinar, but it gives me a way to connect. It gives you a way to get to know me a little bit better, aside from just the guy that makes money doing e-commerce. And so if you follow me, I think that you'll get a lot more from it than just me talking about Facebook ads all the time. You'll get to know me a little bit better, and maybe I'll see your DMs. I'm not saying like message me and ask for money. I'm just saying that, you know, have tough times, and I look through the DMs, and if, you know, I try to answer as many as I can, and I meet some great people, have some great discussions, and then sometimes I'm able to help some people out. On the left-hand side, you're going to have our Shopify apps that we recommend. Now, every week somebody is like, oh my gosh, I get on Adrian's webinars, and or I get in his course, and you have to have all of these apps, and it's just BS. And you know, we have those people every week that want to complain about it. So I just want to preface this with, look, you don't got to have the apps, you just got to have a Shopify store. But if I went to McDonald's and I said, yo, McDonald's, if you put these slushy machines in your store, then when people come to purchase from your store, you could increase your average order value by 25% across all of your locations. But the slushy machine is going to be $5,000 per location. Do you think McDonald's would be like, heck yeah, give me some slushy machines or ice cream machines? What if I said that instead of having somebody with a pen and paper taking orders and doing math at McDonald's, you had to buy a cash register that could auto calculate and populate orders? Do you think that would be worth the money? So when you run a business, there are tools that you can put on your business, install within your business, that make it run more efficiently, optimize it to make more money, and make life easier. But you don't have to have that stuff. But on the left-hand side, you will see that stuff. You want to automate shipping and make more money from shipping and handling with upsells and whatnot? Shipping Hero. You want to automate your Facebook tracking? Pixel Magic. You want to increase your email list size and opt-ins by up to 21% and generate more sales through discounts? Wheelie Opt-in, right? So those are apps. You can go to each of those URLs and check them out. I leave them up there every week. There's like no, you know, oh, they're going to disappear. It's just they're epic. Bottom left are the top 3 picks I have for fulfillment. Pillow Profits, which I make tons of money with. Shine On, which is a US-based company, and Zendrop. So go check those links out. Go sign up through those links. Those are my links, and you'll get you know, special goodies and treatment for being an Adrian Morrison student. At the very top of this, you're going to see our shopify.com/Adrian Morrison URL. If you don't have your Shopify store yet, go to that URL. That's my partner URL, and you know, sign up for Shopify. Get your dang store. If you don't have a store yet, what are you waiting for? There's a 14-day free trial with Shopify. Get your store set up. You have access to this training, obviously, and get going, right? You don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to start in order to be great. But it starts with step 1, and that is setting up your Shopify store. So you can go to shopify.com/Adrian Morrison, and that's gonna put you as my referral to Shopify. They track that, and they watch my students. Legitimately, Shopify watches the people I refer, and they keep track of, do you stick or do you cancel? Do you have success or do you not have success? I have an exciting announcement next week. We're about to go in some epic training, though. I've been rambling for 8 minutes, but I got an exciting announcement next week. Shopify is making me one of the first people in the world to be and hold the title of a certified commerce coach for Shopify. So they emailed me about that and were like, hey, we want you to be one of our first certified educators. Now, obviously my courses are certified, but this is certifying me as a certified commerce coach. That comes with the tracking. They can see my students and the success rates of my students. So big honor, very big honor. So I hope that you feel good about that, because you should feel good about that. That means that people are getting results. Now, what are we gonna talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen? All right, so your boy has got something special for you tonight, and that is an A to Z training on getting high profit sales to any product. It doesn't matter if it's the product that we launched last week on our last webinar, and it doesn't matter if it's on a completely different product. I'm gonna give you A to Z training on what I do to get high profit sales, because the goal isn't just to get sales, it's to profit from said sales, right? And so there's a lot of very simple things that you can do to get more sales on your Shopify store that are more profitable sales that your competition is not doing. And when I say competition, I don't mean like the market's diluted. Legit, I know a guy selling, how many planners have you seen for sale out there? Like daily planners. There's a billion of them. One of my buddies just launched a planner and he's killing it selling a little planner. So when I say competition, I don't mean, there's nothing to get scared of. What I mean is that everybody on Facebook is your competition, whether they're in e-commerce or not, if they're buying ads. And they're not doing some of these key things that are very simple that a complete noob, a complete beginner can implement that will give you an edge on them. So right now, I need you to go, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Oh, don't get the hiccups during the webinar. Hold on, I have some carbonated water. All right, sorry about that. Please go away. The hiccups, that is, not you. But go to our Facebook group, the Profit Power Hour group, and tell everybody to hop on the training because I have an A to Z training on getting high profit sales to any product. So go to facebook.com/group/profitph. Tell everybody to hop in. And when you do that, you enter our giveaway to win some free money at the end of the night. And so this is our Facebook group. You'll just simply go in here and make a post and tell everybody to hop on. And of course, we've got 18,500 members in here. Beautiful people that are getting results, like Mark Reed. The dude is a beast. Like literally every week, Mark Reed is posting updates about his results and how much money he's making. Like I think it was yesterday, he posted about a bundle that he's selling that's already off to $191 in sales to start. And before that, he had made a post on April 27th about doing $3,047 in sales, 133 orders is what it was. Then we had Kadeja, who is just killing it. She made a post earlier, I think last month. So go to this group, check it out. If you are not yet a member of the group, just apply to be. My team will get you in within less than 24 hours. If you are in the group, go in and post and tell everybody to hop on the Profit Power Hour, jump in here. And if you're new to the Profit Power Hour, this is a series I do every week where I talk for 13 minutes about random stuff, get to know you, let you get to know me, tell you what's going on in the world of e-commerce, and also I do free trainings every single week where you know, teaching you something completely new, completely different. These don't really go and follow along the ESA outline or the Ecom Quick Start outline. We kind of like go off and do our own little thing here. So very high level, beginner friendly weekly coaching here on the PPH. All right, so I'm happy to have you here. Make sure you show up every week. Now let's talk about what we're gonna do tonight in terms of this A to Z training and getting high profit sales. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Make sure that if you're new, you go to your Access Adrian members area. You all have completely free access to this portal. Go to the Profit Power Hour with the star, okay? And when you click on that, it'll pull up our free members area, and you can watch all of our previous replays. Hover your mouse over this little icon here with my picture and hit subscribe, and subscribe on YouTube, because when I put these on YouTube, you'll get notifications about them if you don't get my emails, because my emails hit a lot of your spam boxes. But if you're new, you got a free training area. Every week I've done a training here. This year you can go back and you can watch every single one, so you can catch up and you can keep up, even if you're brand new. So make sure that you check that out. Very, very, very important to go back and watch these replays. And make sure, again, that you sub to my YouTube channel. We just broke 24,000 subscribers. I'm pretty excited to reach 25,000. I put a lot of work into YouTube lately, so you can go back here and you could see I post a lot of content on YouTube, and it's fun. So definitely subscribe. Now, let's talk about how we are going to optimize a product for high profit sales in any niche, okay? So last week we launched this product for the pet bed. All right, so if you weren't here last week, what we did is I had one of my internal media buyers come on and we built ads, launched ads. We showed you the framework for launching an ad. I didn't actually launch it because this is my demo store, but I showed you everything from A to Z, the ad copy, exactly what you should put in your ads, the images that we use. I gave everybody a free product report, which you could still get tonight with profit margins. I mean, everything is here, the interest, the potential revenue. Here are the ads that were written, right? So everything that you could possibly need. I even went as far as to hand create some ads to show you exactly what a good ad would look like. So we talked about the psychology of color and split testing the color of this bed right here to sell this pet bed. And this is a $100,000 per month product. Definitely easily a 10K a day product. I know this, it's factual. So, I mean, super, 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 super awesome to be able to see this type of stuff, right? Now, that being said, what I want to do is I want to show you, like, if you launch an ad for a product like this pet bed, and I've like literally you have the exact copy, you've got the exact targeting. We went into Facebook and look, this is the framework that we built and we launched. We have 6 different sets of targeting. So again, if you're new, go back and watch last week's replay. And in 15 minutes, you can duplicate this. Literally 15 minutes, you can have this Facebook ad framework for a dog bed set up, or any dog product for that matter. All right, so this is what we did last week. And this is the funnel that we launched, okay? So this is a funnel map that I drew out. And this funnel map right here is it's an example of kind of what we're doing. So when we start selling this dog bed right here, right? And we are sending traffic from ads like this right here, okay? Targeting people that are interested in dogs. This is what our funnel looks like. And it's a very simple funnel. We have 5 to 6 different ad sets and they're split up. So we're targeting a group of people only interested in dog rescue, dog magazines, then a group of people only interested in dog websites. Believe it or not, dog influencers, they exist. And then precise dog interests, like I love my dog, I love my Yorkie, dog lover, whatever. All right, so we are split testing, right? And in split testing, we're really trying to identify, is this group of people interested in buying our product, or is it this group of people, or is it maybe these top 3 groups of people that happen to be dog lovers? Are they the only 3 interested in buying our products, right? So just because somebody likes dogs and shows up under the keywords for dog lovers on Facebook doesn't mean that they're going to buy your dog bed. Now, quick question, and we'll be able to review these questions later, so just put them in the chat box. But how many of you in here launched your ad, okay? You launched your ads, but you have not gotten any sales, okay? Just type in a 1 in the chat box. If you launched an ad for this product and you haven't gotten any sales, majority of you will put a 1 in. I guarantee it, okay? And it's because just because I showed you how to launch the perfect framework to this product doesn't mean that magically out of the gate you're going to make a bunch of monies. All right, it just doesn't work like that. There's a process to finding the money, right? What you did is you launched the vehicle, right? This is your vehicle to money right here, but you still have to follow the map and take the right turns in order to get to the destination that you desire, which is success in sales. So this right here is your map, and you're going to look at this map, you're going to identify a faster route than others to the money, okay? And depending on what you do to your website, like the different Shopify apps that you run, like if you're using Shipping Hero or upsell apps, whatever it is, like Some of you might be driving a faster car, right? Some of you might have a monster truck to go over all of the obstacles. Everyone's going to be in a different position. So depending on like how your store is set up and what apps you have installed on your store, and that's just the fact of the matter, right? So what we've done here is we've got a couple of different routes here to start. And these are the different types of people interested in rescues, people subscribe to dog magazines that we targeted. Again, if you're new to the PPH, go watch last week's replay after this. It'll all make sense, okay? But stay on this webinar, watch this one because it's still gonna make sense. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly identify which one of these paths is bumpy and slow and hurtful and painful, because they will be. Like, some of these will lose money. And that's why over here in Facebook, we separated them out, because we can see exactly how much money we spend, right? Here it is, and exactly how much money we make targeting each group of people using that ad. And all we have to do is come in here and just turn off. We could select these three if we see that they're not profitable. In other words, we spend more money than we make and we kill them. Boom, boom, boom. Simple as that. But you cannot become emotionally attached to your ad. The number one mistake that most people make, y'all, is they become emotionally attached to their ads and they legitimately bleed money. They let money just bleed, even when they can't afford it. Some people just like, you know, this isn't luck. It's not desperation. This is simple science, coming from a kid that failed science. Simple science. And you have to be cutthroat. You have to kill the losers fast. Because if you're spending $10 on this ad right here, this ad right here, that's making you no money, and you're spending $10 on this ad over here that's making you $20, why the heck would you put $10 in this ad every day that's making you nothing, when you could take this $10 from over here and you could put it over here too and spend 20 to make 40, right? So find where the money is, kill the losers, scale the winners. That's step number one, right? So very quickly, you will start killing losers. And from here, what's happening is, right, each of these paths from these ads are driving specific types of traffic to your sales page. So you see purple, red, orange, green, yellow. That's these people here, all right? And some of them are gonna hit your sales page. Then some of them will click, okay, add to cart and go to order page. And some of them will buy and end up making you money. Now, there are some things that you can do here to help yourself make more money. Now, the basic stuff that you're gonna wanna do is you're going to want to have email marketing set up and automated on your stores. Well, thankfully, Shopify does this automatically. So you can legitimately, automatically, every time somebody adds a product to the cart and doesn't purchase, they go into what's called an abandonment email sequence. It's fully automated. You literally click one button, poof, and it's automated forever. And that's going to send emails to customers and say, yo, come back, finish your order, send them to the funnel and make some sales. All right, so that's just step number one. If you've taken my most basic course, you know how important that abandonment emails are, and this is not an abandonment email training. So if you want to learn more about that, go into Ecom Quick Start or Ecom Success Academy, and go to the email marketing series part, and you'll find that information. So you're going to want to kill the losers very, very, very quickly, and figure out which ads are making you the most money. Is it the red bed, the gray bed? Is it a picture of a golden retriever, a Pomeranian, a pit bull? I'll tell you right now, pit bulls, number one. You want a golden piece of advice from someone who's done millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in the dog niche? Pit bulls. That's the money niche. Pit bulls. Those are the passionate dog lovers, because people in different states want to outlaw pit bulls. Neighborhood and communities try to outlaw pit bulls. Pit bulls are the most likely to get, put down and euthanized faster if they show aggression. And so there's a very passionate group of people that, are advocates for, saving pit bulls. I'm telling you, hit that audience, money, straight money. Put a pit bull in your ad. All right. So this is all basic, right? What we want to do is we want to figure out, how do we become profitable, more profitable on our ads? And so we know that if we're selling a dog product, that is, we're selling this doggy cuddler calming pet bed, we know that we're getting dog lovers. But the number one suggestion that I could give you, if you launch an ad and it's not, oh, by the way, hold that thought. Put in a 2 if you've made sales. I already know, because I've seen a ton of you emailing us, and I've seen people in the group say that you're making sales, but they're not profitable. All right. And then put in a 3 if you're making profitable sales. I've seen some of that too. We're only like, 2 trainings in launching this. So the idea is to take you from no sales to sales, from unprofitable sales to profitable sales, and from profitable sales to higher profit sales, right? All right, so put that in the chat box. Now, we know that if people are coming here and they're getting on our email list and they are purchasing pet beds, that they what? Can anybody tell me? They're interested in dogs, right? So it's important that you understand, whenever we are launching a product, you should be thinking about all the other things that you're going to sell a customer other than the product that you're selling. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but the number one thought process that you should have in the forefront of your mind is, what other products am I going to sell people when they get to my Shopify store? And so we're going to talk about that. But before we talk about that, the number one thing that you should do to optimize your ads, if you're not getting super profitable sales, is some of you will have the Sizzle Sniper, some of you won't, but you might, if you are an Ecom Success Academy member, that's our higher level course. You can come in here and you can get access to what's called the Sizzle Sniper. It's not for sale. We've never sold it, even though we've had thousands of people ask. Anyways, you get the Sizzle Sniper, and what this will do is the Sizzle Sniper will search on Facebook for similar products. So I would just put like, calming bed. All right, so if I put calming bed in the Sizzle Sniper, what it's going to do is it's going to open up a list of pet beds that are for sale on Facebook. There we go, it's loading. A list of pet beds and other ads on Facebook that are being sold. It's going to bring up old ads, it's going to bring up new ads. So what you'll want to do is definitely come over here to videos on the left hand side and go to date posted and click on most recent. So you'll notice here that it says date posted. Above it, you can just click on most recent. All right, and it's going to pull up the most recent posts that were made. Now, why am I telling you to do this? Because there are other people selling this product very profitably, and they're doing things differently than you might be doing, right? You've already got the path to finding your audience, right? We're doing the split test of 6 different groups of dog lovers, and we're going to find out which few, or which 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of those groups of people are clicking and buying, right? And that we're going to identify that very quickly. In about 5 days, you should identify that, okay? But if you're not profiting or you're not getting sales, then it could be because, well, number one, the ad that you're running isn't getting people's attention. Like this ad right here, we don't know if this is going to be a mega profitable ad. So you're going to need to split test a couple of different creatives. When it comes to figuring out you know, what types of creatives work. If you want to look at photos, you click photos. If you want to look at video ads, you click on videos. And you'll notice, look, pink beds and gray beds are what you'll see the most. Look, a pink bed here. But I like to look at videos, even though I'm running image ads. And like this one's had 36,000 views. It's called the Nini Pet Cozy Calming Pet Bed. And we're able to look at what ad copy they're running. We're able to look at, you know, this one has cats in it. This, look, Nini Pet Cozy Calming Pet Bed, 67,000 views. They're running one for dogs, one for cats. And we're able to scroll down here. And essentially what we're looking for is we're looking for videos that have a lot of views. Now, look, you're going to see some come up with it from 2020. Like these are older ads. This is when the ad was posted. But if we're seeing it right now, then it's live. Look, there's the unicorn one. And what we're doing is we're really looking for the videos that have 10, 20, 30,000 views. Like here's one. I thought I just saw one. So this one has 415,000 views. Now, don't get like, you know, put off because you only see, I'm gonna try to zoom in. Don't get put off because it says 2020, right? I still run ads on my Shopify store that I created in like 2017 because it still works. We turn it on, it makes money for some time. Then we turn it off for a couple of months and then we turn it back on. So these ads, right, this date right here is when the ad was published, but it doesn't mean that it's an old dead ad. These are ads that are currently getting views. Now, one of the best ways to identify if it's currently live and actually getting a lot of traffic is clicking on it and then looking at the comments that are underneath it. So are the comments that are underneath this ad, are they recent? Then you can also go and you can look at their Shopify store and you can see what price points they're selling stuff at and whatnot. So this is going to be important because it's going to give you an idea of what you could be doing better or what you could be doing wrong, right? So we know that we've got it named appropriately. We know that we have our price points on point, but you can see here that these people are doing really well with the video ads. You want a good video ad? It's really simple to get good video ads. You go over to Fiverr and you type in drop shipping ads, and there are tons of professionals that'll make beautiful ads for you. All you have to do is just send them a sample of the product, which they can get in about 10 days, and they will film an ad for you, right? So it's a very simple way to easily and quickly get some new creatives, right? So it's a really good strategy to figuring out why your ads aren't working or why your sales aren't profitable is going and looking at other people's ads. Like this one was 67,000 views, 36,000 views. What are they saying differently? Well, look, we know that we've got this on point with what's working because look, calming bed, cozy calming pet bed, calming bed here, deep sleep calming bed. Your boys got the language, all right? I did the research. So it's probably not going to be the ad copy, but it could be the image, right? It could be the video. This will give you a really, really good idea of what's working. And it's quite all right to click on their ad, go check out their Shopify store and see how they have it listed, you know, see what kind of description they have, what colors that they have, so on and so forth. All right, so this is like number one first thing you should do is go and find other people's ads. Now, I know that I said, you know, this would be done with the Sizzle Sniper, but you can also just go up to the top right of, you can come up here to the top right. I'm sorry, not top right, the top left. Yeah, the top left, and type in like pet calming bed. See up here at the top left, I typed in pet calming bed, and it pulls up like, you know, there's someone that posted in the PPH about the pet bed. So it's going to pull up like a bunch of relevant stuff. So just make sure that you go over to like photos or videos, and from here, you know, you can click on photos, and it's going to pull up photos that other people are pushing. You could pull up videos. You can do pages. You can do posts. And as you click on these different things, you know, you'll be able to find other people posting. So it's another workaround to it. It's not going to find you as exact results as the Sizzle Sniper usually does. But even myself, I play with both ways, because you find different ads and different posts doing it both ways. So you can just come up here and use the graph and search around, go to videos. And, you know, when you go to videos, you'll find, like, you'll see here, this pulled up a 2019 post that has 838,000. See, it's a pink bed. I told you the pink beds and the gray beds are what we see in all the ads. So you'll just have to do a little bit of sifting and organization here, but that should do it for you. So we go and we look at other people's ads, and we figure out, why isn't our ad working? What are they doing that's working? Mimic success. You don't have to be the person, y'all, that invents the wheel. You just need to know how to get the wheel, put it on your vehicle, and start rolling. That's what you need to do. Don't try to be a hero inventor here and create the most like authentic and unique ad and put all of this time in making the perfect creative before you know if something is going to hit or not. And when I say hit, I mean work. And riddle me this: wouldn't you prefer that somebody else blows their money-making mistakes, puts in all of the work, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the headaches, the stress, figuring out what does not work and what does work, and let them bear that burden, and then just swoop right on in afterwards and mimic the successful formula? Yeah, don't ever rip someone off or copy them exactly, but it is okay to mimic success, and success does in fact leave clues. So always look at what other people are doing. What color pet bed are they advertising? What dogs are they showing, like a baby Frenchie, a golden retriever, a Pomeranian, a pit bull? These are the clues that success will leave, that all you have to do is look at. You just have to open your eyes and you just have to look. That's all you have to do. Everything that you need is right in front of your face. And once you look at it and you discover it, you must take action. And when you take action, you get results. But if you fall off the bike the first time you try to ride and you bust your knee and you whine and cry about it, and you never get back on the bike because you're scared of busting your knee again, well, you're never going to ride a bike. You're going to be on training wheels for the rest of your life while everybody else soars far ahead of you at a much faster pace, right? So don't be afraid to look and test, is what I'm saying. It's okay to fall down as long as you get back up and you keep going. That's what business is all about. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. And that's what I love about e-commerce, is that you can easily get back up, because we're advertising stuff on teeny tiny little budgets, $5 and $10, and we can quickly discover what's working. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we need this funnel here to set up upsells. So when somebody clicks the buy now, like they get here to this pet bed and they click this add to cart button right here, right? We want what's called an upsell. Now, I'll just show you this again because my screen, I think, was frozen. Give me just a sec. Let's do here. Let's do pet bed. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so the next thing that we really want to do is implement upsells or cross sells. Now, what you see here at the bottom of the pet bed, this is cross sales. All right. So while somebody is buying this product, and this goes back to our title, which is high profit sales to any product. When somebody is on your store and they're buying something, you always want that candy at the checkout, right? You want those little tidbits there that are irresistible, cheap impulse purchases. A good cross sale is not something that's uber expensive. A good cross sale is something that is mindlessly, impulsively possible with no remorse, right? No buyer's remorse. So like when I'm at the gas station and maybe I go in to get a soda, you know, your boy likes ginger ale. So I go in and get myself a nice, cool diet ginger ale. And I'm up at the counter and I'm checking out and I look down and I see Snickers. I love Snickers. I'm getting a Snickers. I see some Raisinets. I'm getting some Raisinets every time. But it's easy because they're like $1, you know, 89 cents, whatever. But the fact is that service stations, gas stations, they make immense amount, like disgusting amounts of money by putting that there because they know it's going to be an impulsive purchase. You didn't go in to get it, but it's there and it's in front of you and it's appetizing and you can't resist it. So when you have these cross sales here underneath the add to cart button, now I do this with my app. It's called Optimize Upsell. Optimize Upsell is not free. It's one of my more expensive softwares, but it's made people ridiculous amounts of money. Just go search the group for Dean Levy's post on it. I think he's done well over 6 figures extra profits with it or extra sales with it. It does a couple of things, but if you look below here, these are all like super cheap items. They're not going to be expensive items, and so it makes it really simple to toss in a little $11 necklace, or it makes it super simple to toss in a little $5 water bottle for your dog. And so this is what's called a cross sale. And if you put these here, then you will inevitably make more money. And these are offering discounts. So it's saying that if you add these to your order, then essentially you will make more money. Now, where did I get this idea from? Well, I got this idea from the richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos. And this is what Amazon does, right? Amazon does this all day long. So if we were to come over here and look at a pet calming bed over here on Amazon. All right, so here are some pet calming beds on Amazon. So let's click one of these. Okay, hold on. Stupid Amazon trying to sign in. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so let's just say that, look at there's a small bed for $40 on Amazon. To give you perspective, we're selling small beds. What are we selling them for? 49 bucks. So a little bit more, but this is the rainbow one. So we know we're in the right price range. All right, so if we come back over here to Amazon, actually, wait, 65 at large. Anyways, whatever. If we scroll down here, you're going to notice that immediately what they do is they upsell us to another item. Now, this is called a cross sale. Now, all we're doing is we're copying something that we know for a fact works, because Amazon wouldn't be doing this if it did not work. The difference is on Shopify, you get to cross sell your own items. But on Amazon, this little dog bowl or whatever that's right there may not be an item that's sold by whomever this store owner is on Amazon. So Amazon is designed to make Amazon money. Amazon don't care about your bank account, okay? They don't. Amazon cares about the customer. Shopify, sure, they care about the customer, but they're not the one servicing the customer. You are, right? You care about the customer. Shopify cares about you. So with Amazon, if you take a look here, I'm here trying to buy this dude's pet bed. All right, whoever this seller is, I'm trying to buy his pet bed. But if I scroll down, Amazon's gonna say, well, you know what? If you don't like that pet bed, check this out. Like, why don't you check out this dude's pet bed, or why don't you you know, why don't you hit up this pep ed right here? It's a better deal. Well, you can get this one for 19 bucks. Why don't you peep that? And so what Amazon does is it jacks your traffic from you. All right, so don't get too caught up like, oh my God, Amazon's awesome. Because what Amazon does is it steals your customers and sends it to other people, which is crazy. But whatever, you know. On Amazon, I'm sorry, with Shopify, you want to mimic Amazon's formula, but you're doing it in your own best interest, right? And you're not sending traffic to someone else. So if we come over here and we look at our product here, all of these products are listed on my Shopify store. I'm not recommending somebody else's product, okay? So that's step number one, is we have what's called a cross sale here. And then when somebody, let's say they don't purchase any of this, when they hit add to cart, we're gonna pop up what's called a modal upsell pop. And so it says, hey, look, you know what? You're buying this, and if you want to get 15% off your entire order, why don't you toss in this automatic dog ball launcher or this LED dog harness right here? And or you can say, you know, get an extra dog bed for 15% off. I tell you what, the number one upsell, the number one converting upsell, 9 times out of 10 is selling the same product at a discount. Get the second one 10% off, 15% off, 20% off. But this is called an upsell, and I'm telling you, if you put an upsell on your store and you're generating sales, it will make you more money. It's impossible for it not to make you more money if you have a good product at a good discount and the right customers. Some people are going to, in fact, take that upsell. And so what we just did is we doubled our order value, or, you know, maybe we increased it by 20%. So when we talk about high profit sales, right, one of the strategies that we use to increase our profits is cross sales and upsells. Now, Shopify, especially the free Shopify apps, don't have upsells and cross sells built in, and this is a whole nother training for a whole nother day. But if you're interested in learning more about upsells and you want to use the Optimize Upsell app, which does a ridiculous amount of stuff, unlike any other app on the planet for Shopify, you can go into your Access Adrian account, and right here under, it'll probably be under your available courses and software. Just click on the Optimize Upsell icon, scroll down and hit Watch Enrollment Presentation. And when you hit Watch Enrollment Presentation, you'll see a video here, and you can watch a automated webinar where I do a full demo. There's Dean, he did 157 G's in 1 year, 157,000 extra dollars in his bank account in 1 year, just because he installed this app on his store. This is not an Optimize Upsell sales webinar, so I'll stop talking about it. But it just goes to show, you know, you can watch a training on here and you can decide for yourself. There are other upsell apps out there. I tried them, you know, and they didn't do everything. That's why I built this. And when you're doing upsells, especially when you're doing these interruptive upsells, you need to make sure that you're showing people something that offers value to them, that is a good deal. Because if you do this type of upsell, you could really annoy a customer. When they hit buy now and you interrupt them and say, yo, why don't you check this out? It could really tick them off. And so you want to make sure that you're not just throwing random stuff up here because you have no clue what works, because it will lose you money. Like an upsell could hurt you if it's not the right upsell. Now, if you're using, those of you that have Optimize Upsell, most of you do. I've had it 3 years available. You don't have to worry about that because my software uses an AI algorithm and it shows people everything. And it finds what the most profitable upsell is. And then it will just start showing your customers what the people actually want. So it takes the thinking out of it and it uses AI, automation, and literally with like 5 clicks, I think at 5 or 6 clicks, you have an automated upsell for every product on your store. that will optimize itself for you. You don't have to think about what product do I upsell with the pet bed. Optimize Upsell will figure it out for you, and it'll tell you what the more profitable sale upsell will be. So upsells and cross sales will change the game for you, but there's some other things that we're going to do. Excuse me. Now I'm going to pull out the whiteboard for this one. Where's my whiteboard? Here we go. Weeks of notes right here. Weeks and weeks and weeks of notes. But I'm going to show you all a couple of things. All right. So right now, what we're going to talk about is a high profit sales formula. All right, so in this high profit sales formula, what we want to do is we want to, step number one, we want to mimic success. Now, when we're mimicking success, we're talking about the ads that are being run. We're talking about the images, right? And we're talking about the prices that other people are selling products at, right? That's number one. Number two is we want to make sure that we have a solid abandonment email sequence set up. If you don't know what an abandonment email sequence is, I'm not going to bore everyone talking about it. Just go into one of my courses and you'll learn it. It's 3 emails that we send people automatically if they add to a cart and they don't purchase. The number 3 thing is we're going to have upsells and cross sells. I'm an idiot and I don't know how to spell, FYI. Cross sells. All right. So upsells and cross sells. Look, I know, I get it. You're probably like, I know, Adrian, I need cross sells. But let me ask you something. Do you have cross sells set up? Do you have upsells set up? I bet you that many of you don't, right? So if you already know this, do it, right? Don't consume, execute. So get some upsells and cross sells up. Now, the 4th thing that we're going to do, is we're also going to have a email capture tool. All right. So an email capture tool will get us about up to 21% of captured emails. So when I say 21% of captured emails, what I mean is this. All right. I mean that when you go to a website, let's just call it, we're gonna go to Gear Grabber, go to Dog Lovers. Maybe we'll be here on this LED dog harness, okay? And whenever somebody tries to leave the website, this pop-up is gonna come up. Now, this is an app called Wheelie Opt-in. All right, it's my version. I built this, oh man, forever ago, maybe 6 years, 5 years, no, 5 years, 5 or 4. I don't know, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. But anyways, it is a niche specific app. So, you know, if we're not just popping up a random wheel for people to spend, it's niche related. So if you're on dog stuff, then there's going to be dog prizes and a dog wheel. If you're on cat stuff, vice versa. So when people try to leave before they buy, this is going to entice them to put in an email. So I'll just put in, you know, my email here. And what it will do is it will validate emails to make sure that you get real emails from people. So it's taking a second because it's validating this email to make sure it's real, because you don't want fake emails. Quick tip, there's a lot of spinny wheel tools out there that are free or whatever. They don't validate emails, and 9 times out of 10, people put fake emails into stuff like this. You know you do it. You're guilty of it yourself. I guarantee it. You've put a fake email or an email that you don't use. Now, you notice that it says, sorry, your email was invalid. So it's saying, yo, you ain't gonna trick me. Like, this is a transactional thing. You give us your email address and subscribe, and we'll give you a chance to win a really epic prize. How do you like that? All right, so the free apps out there, they're not going to do that because that's a very expensive service to use. So let's just hit retry, and I'm going to put this one in here. Okay. So I just put this one in. I think that's a real email. I'm pretty sure it is. So it'll validate the email, and once it validates the email, it'll let me spin, and it'll let me win a prize. Now, what this just did is it took someone whom was not going to buy, and it did 2 things. Number 1, it gave me their email address. The most expensive part of marketing is customer acquisition. So if you get their real email address, keyword real email address, then you are going to be able to send them emails and market to them. Does that make sense? You'll be able to send them emails, and you'll be able to market to them for free and get them to come back and buy more stuff. So I put in a real email, it validated it, it's letting me spin, and what's happening is now I just captured an email. So an email is worth a lot of money. And they just won a 15% off discount. So now they're like, well, I just got a 15% off discount. I really want the product. People look for justification to spend money. All right, so if they can justify a reason of why they should buy something that maybe they weren't going to buy, they'll buy it. That's literally marketing 101. So by having an app like this, and I don't care if it's my app, okay, go get whatever app you want, but just get something on your store that captures emails before people leave, because you're gonna have 95 to 90% of the people that hit your store leave without buying at some point. And so you wanna capture that email so you don't pay for ads. And so we just got the email, but we also gave them a discount code that's gonna give them justification for buying something from my website. So now they have this 15% off discount code, and they have 14 minutes to use it. So this will follow them around, and it will help push them with some urgency to claim this code. Now, 2 things just happened, y'all, right? I got the email address, and this is going to build my list up to 21% more. But what this is also going to do is it's going to increase, all right, conversions and sales, and it's going to get them to spend more money. So this AOV stands for average order value. It's going to increase the average order value because when people get savings, they spend more money. So if you're like, I'm spending, I have, all right, let's put it this way. You're going into a store to buy stuff, all right? Maybe you're buying some stuff for a new house that you moved in. Maybe you're buying some clothes for a new baby that you had, or you're buying some stuff for a dog that you just adopted, whatever. You're going to buy some stuff. And when you walk in, they say, hey, today you can get a 15% off discount of anything that you buy in here for your dog or your baby or whatever it is. This sale will not be available tomorrow. So, like, you know, get what you want and get what you need while you can save. People are going to say, buy more, because I know that tomorrow or next week or next month, I'm going to come back and get that one thing that I was going to pass on today, but maybe next month I'm going to get it. So why the heck would I pay 15% more for it next time? So by giving people a discount, you also, you know, marketing 101 here and psychology, you get them to spend more, because now they're not only justifying buying right now, but they're justifying buying more right now because they're saving money, right? and we gamified it all, and they don't even know that we just, sent them through a little mini sales funnel because it was fun. It was a game of chance. Spin the wheel. The price is right. People love it. And so it was niche related, so it increases how many people will spend, and it gets us an email list, and it increases conversions and sales. Now, again, if you want Wheelie opt-in, I can't do like a whole sales presentation on it, but our welcome screen shows it. It's at profitph.com/WO, and that'll take you to Wheelie opt-in. You also can just simply come over to your Access Adrian account, and you can click down here under your available, actually no, it'll be under Shopify apps, available Shopify apps, and you can check out a presentation. It's 23 minutes on how Wheelie opt-in works. Again, you don't have to have it, right? But we're talking about how can you come in here and get high profit sales to any product. And just like I told you earlier on, when McDonald's first started and you went in there and they didn't have slushy machines, and you went in there and said, hey, if you put a slushy machine in every store that you have around the world and start selling slushies, X percentage of people, in this case up to 21% of the people that come in your store would add a slushie or add an ice cream or add a milkshake to their order. The numbers, right, they don't lie. Like, I mean, like, yo, it's like $10, $20 or whatever for an app, but that app could make you thousands of dollars, right? So it's like a no-brainer, but you have to understand that from a marketing perspective. You don't have to get my app, just get an app that collects emails, right? So that's another big thing that we do. Now, the other thing that we do is we offer people a accelerated insured shipping cost. So whenever we are, let's just say, do I have something in my cart right now? I have this, okay. Whenever we start going through the checkout process, oh my gosh, I got upsells everywhere. Let me get past this upsells everywhere. I love upsells. Okay, so once we get to the cart and somebody puts in their email address, there's another spot here that you can, get some more money. So let me just say test at, okay, just testing, 1, 2, 3, drive. We'll just do Jackson. I'm just filling this out. 39110. All right, so when somebody goes through like the shipping process, what we do is we offer a second shipping rate. Now, you can manually do this in a really finagle type of way, but our app Shipping Hero does this. And you can see I built apps around my own Shopify store to help me make more money. And then I let y'all tap into my personal softwares. I'm not on the Shopify app store. Like, I'm not trying to make a bunch of money selling apps for 10 bucks. That's not how I make my money. But what happens here is people can get insured shipping and we pick up another $3. So let's do a little bit of math right here, okay? Now this could be scary because I'm not very good at math. So I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna pull out my calculator because this is just another way that we make money. So calculator here. All right, so what we did is we were selling a $49.95 bed, okay? So most people that buy our product would have come and they would have spent $49.95. Can we all agree on that? Yes? So they would have spent 49 bucks, and the reason that there's, this total over here is $90 is because I think I have I added like a large bed with shipping to the cart. Anyways, by having cross sells and upsells, we were able to get people to increase their order by adding another $10 product to their order. So now those $49.95 orders go up $10 because we got them to add an impulsive $10 cross seller upsell. All right, let's say you do 100 orders, 10 times 100 is $1,000, right? But then where shipping came, by saying we'll insure your shipping and handling, which costs us nothing. It's just us promising that if anything happens, they won't have to deal with FedEx or UPS or whatever. If anything happens, we promise we'll just resend it, no questions asked. If you don't get your package, we will insure the delivery. And people are like, oh, I really want my stuff. Like, it's weird. Like, the pandemic pandemic has got shipping slowed down, and packages are getting lost because of there's all this craziness. It's worth $3 just to make sure I don't have to deal with anything else. So people select this here, and poof, now we're adding another $3 to each order. Again, you add $3 to an order times 100, that's 300 extra dollars over and over and over and over and over again. So we just took it from $49 to 62. So we add another $12.95 times 100 orders. Like, let's say Mark Reed did 133 orders. So in this scenario, if he was able to add another $12.95 to his average order value, and he got 133 orders, right? That would be $8,372. All right, so that's $8,372 compared to 133. Well, let me just do 49.99 plus 3 plus 10. All right, equals, yeah, so 62.99. So anyways, that's compared to 49.99 times, without any upsells or anything like that, $6,648. So we're literally talking about another $2,000 or so, just because we did two teeny tiny little things. Now, remember that we just got up to 21% of the people that were going to leave our store forever to also give us their email address. And now we've built an email list. And that email list, I can't calculate on a calculator the potential profits that lie within that email list. All I know is that if you get an email list, you're probably going to be making some money, and it's going to be free. So that $8,000 actually is really worth $10,000 to $15,000 over time as you build a big email list. So while your competition that isn't doing anything right, and they're not investing in their business, and they're not installing the ice cream machine or the milkshake machine, they're not serving breakfast, they're only serving lunch, and they're not doing these little things to their business to optimize it, they're making $6,000 a month, but you're over here making anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 a month because you spent a little bit of extra money investing in your business and put some tools on your business that could make you more money, significantly more than those tools cost. Like, the shipping app, I think, is 19 bucks. Wheelie Opt-in, I think, is like 15. The only really expensive one is Optimize Upsell. And again, you don't have to have my apps, right? I think mine are the best, but it's either here nor there. The fact is that there are tools that you can add to your business. And when you start running ads, y'all, and you start following this model right here, what you need to do is, yeah, sure, you want to identify this path here, right? You want to identify which path is making you the most money, which audience is making you the most money. But on the same token, this path right here, the people interested in dog magazines, right, that you're paying for ads to, let's just say that those people, these ads on Facebook are going here, and you're spending $25 to make $25, and you're like, dang it, like I'm breaking even every day. Like, that sucks. I'm not really making a profit out of the gate. Well, eventually you will, because you're building an email list. But if you want to throw yourself into a profit, what do? You start figuring out little spots where you can make more money. So how do you get more money on this page right here? Well, you get more money right here from people that are never going to make it over here because they never were going to buy, right? By adding some email marketing opt-ins here with discounts and gamification, right? And how do you make more money on this page from people that are buying something? Well, you make more money on this page right here by adding in upsells and cross sells. And how do you make more money from people that came and added to cart but didn't necessarily buy today. Well, you do that by having an automated email sequence for abandoned carts, and that's free. And so all of these little things here drive more money to your thank you page. They drive more money to the to the offer that you're promoting, right? So this is what's going to help you spend more money on ads and make more money on ads. You see, what happens is, actually, I shouldn't even put these here, to be honest, because what these two do over here is they add to this to make this a bigger, a much bigger price point. So, by adding in upsells, cross sells, all that good stuff. Stop it, come here. Hold on, let me do this. By adding these here, they're making the order values larger and more consistent. So boom. Now, when you've done this, y'all, all right, this ad that was losing money now becomes potentially profitable because you have 3x money potential there, or you are increasing your average order value by 20% or 30% or 10%, whatever you need to throw you into that profit margin. So it's not hard math here. It's just understanding people will impulse buy. And if you're not giving them the opportunity to impulse buy, then you're wasting money and you're not mimicking success and you're not doing what you have been on the other side of your entire life, which is impulse purchases at the cash register, right? Upsells, cross sells, down sells, and consistent, constant abandonment email recovery and email marketing, and being asked to opt in for a discount code. You yourself, I guarantee, have done this. You've been on the other side as a customer making other people money. Mimic success because it leaves clues, and do these little things to your Shopify store, and your Shopify store will get better results and give you more opportunity to profit handsomely and become wildly successful, because $10 to $15 extra per order could literally, to many big businesses, mean tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars at the end of the year. And if you're profitable now, you can scale. And the more you scale, the more money these little things that you do to your store will make you. Now, this is just 3 little things that I showed you in 1 hour and 12 minutes of training. There's a lot of other things that we're going to talk about. I just wanted to show you the 2 main things were upsells the 2 main things were upsells and the Wheelie opt-in style app, which I built forever. I had that for like 1.5 years before I ever released it. And then we didn't even talk about, I didn't even add on here where we get that extra $3 from shipping and handling right here on the order page, because I use Shipping Hero and it uses a bump shipping upsell there as well. So these are little profit boosters, if you will, that give me an edge on everyone else, or give you an edge on everyone else. So when people come to buy a bed, they walk out with 2 beds, or they walk out with a bed and a leash, or a bed and another product, which, by the way, we're going to talk about next week. We're going to talk about launching the Doggy Life Vest since it's summertime, and we're also going to talk about the Dog Tracker. And these are great upsells, great cross sales. I've already got like the copy written and everything. So we're going to go over this next week because we're building the ultimate dog lover package. And yeah, I mean, it's a huge niche. It's killing it right now. The pet industry is massive. We went over the numbers last week. So just be prepared. It's going to be fun. I know I went 1 hour 15 minutes today, but here's the thing is, like, I'm here to teach you. I'm not here like, a lot of coaches and reps say, oh, you've got 60 minutes with me. Okay, time is up. We're 3 seconds past the hour, so I gotta go. I don't give a crap about that. What I care about is you and your success. So if I stay 15 minutes or 20 minutes extra teaching you stuff, it's because what I'm teaching you is important. If I was just talking out of my butt here, I would be ending, at 59 minutes and 99 seconds. So this stuff is important. I want you to succeed. I want you to implement and execute the knowledge that you consume. And I'm curious, I'm very, very excited actually to see a lot of you take this and implement it, and see if you could turn those unprofitable sales to profitable sales, or your profitable sales into significantly more profitable sales, right? So it works both ways. That's it for tonight, though. We're hour 15 minutes in, and I hope that you enjoyed tonight's training, and make sure that you pop over to our Facebook group, because we are going to be giving away $100 cash prize money. And then if you didn't download that free product report, you can go to profitph.com/free reports, and you can download the product report with all the ad copy that we analyzed for this pet bed, and go watch the replay. So this is a free product report for you with ads and everything already written on there. My gift to you, we did all the work ourselves. That's at profitph.com/free reports. And if you want any of the apps that we talked about tonight, over here on the left-hand side of the screen, you can screenshot it. Wheelie Opt-ins, profitph.com/WO. Shipping Hero is profitph.com/SH. And there's some other apps we didn't talk about. Optimize Upsell is, I don't even know what link I could give you to go to that. I would honestly just advise, because you should get educated on that tool before you invest in it. It's epic and it's worth every penny, but it's just not, like a $10 app like the others, because it's so like awesome. But you can go and access Adrian and click on Optimize Upsell. If you don't have it, it'll be listed under available courses and software. And again, you can click on that, scroll down, and watch the enrollment presentation. And you can see a recording of a demo that I did, and you can buy it if you want to buy it. I shouldn't even say buy it, you can invest in it, because it would be an investment in your business. Most of my students already have it. I usually do a promotion for it once a year, typically around November, and I do some cool stuff. But I mean, now is the best time. Like, now is always the best time to get upsells on your store. So definitely check it out. All right, so that's it for tonight. I will see you all next week, same place, same time, on the Profit Power Hour. We're going to launch 2 more products. We're going to be talking about some giveaways that we're doing. We are going to be opening up a really cool program that I've put together. I've been talking about for quite some time. I'm not going to talk about what it is right now. Don't worry, I'm not going to get on a webinar and give you a link to buy something and sell something, but it's a cool program that we've been beta testing. I'm going to open up to the Profit PH for those that are interested. So that's coming up. We just got some epic stuff, but either way, every week, 9 p.m. EST, every Tuesday night, show up here, invest in yourself. There's no better investment than in yourself. And I will be here to educate you, one of the only now certified commerce coaches in the world by Shopify, to teach you, show you the tools that are working. Some weeks I'm going to show you some tools that may cost $10, $20 that you can add to your business. You can add them or you don't add them. Some weeks I'm just going to show you completely free ways to launch an ad and stuff like that. So, there's going to be everything on this webinar. If you're new, just so you know, communicate in the group, and remember, if no one believes in you and your family thinks it's all BS and it's all a scam and you can't really make money online and they're pushing you to get a regular job and fit into the average mold and work for someone else and constantly trade your time for money building somebody else's dream, I want you to remember that every single Tuesday night, 9 p.m., you can show up to the Profit Power Hour, and Adrian Morrison will be here for you, and I will be here with open arms. I believe in you. I want you to succeed. I believe that you can succeed, and I will teach you how to have success. And the rest of our members, 18,500 amazing other members, will welcome you in our group with arms wide open, because sometimes you are going to fall off the bike and you are going to bust your knee, but you're going to have somebody that's extending their hand to you saying, hey, let me help you get up. Here's how you ride the bike the right way. Here's how you balance the right way, right? And that is what you need. You need help, and you need education from people that have been there, done it, are doing it, and are experts at it. And that's what this group is about. That's what this training is about. And that's why I do what I do, because I know that you need more than videos. You need live training every week. And that's why I do this free training, because I know it is going to help you and it's going to motivate you. And it's going to show you that I do believe in you, because I'm investing in you by showing up here and doing a free training. I'm investing in you. So you definitely should invest in yourself. So I hope that you have a phenomenal week. Hit up the Facebook group, and I'll be doing a cash prize giveaway of $100, like free training, free money every week. And be on the lookout for the replay. Open up your emails, whitelist Adrian at Ecom Success Academy and Adrian at adrianmorrison.com. So my emails don't even hit your spam box. And show up next Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST. We'll launch some more products. We'll ball out, and we'll have a dang good time. And we will be taking some really massive steps towards success during the biggest ecom boom of our lifetime, probably. So I love you all. I'll see you in the group for the giveaway. I'll see you next week at 9 p.m. EST. All right, good night, y'all.